In living room, Taehyung, I don't like him. No doubt it annoyed Scott like hell. Scott was the one who always kept him in the grill room. That's why he should have told so. I suppose. He is our brother-in-law. Taehyung, no, he is a bad guy. Said, making everyone dumbfounded, including you and Scott, frustrating. Tay, let's have breakfast. You dragged him to the dining. You kept your eyes on Scott as you others followed them, but expected he went out of the home to make a call. You gestured for Harley to look after him. He nodded okay and went to overhear Scott's talk. Harley restated to you what he heard that made you shocked. I can't believe Taehyung changed. He speak very clearly. This is not good for us. Come to Kim Action today evening with the injection. You felt a shiver running up in your spine, hearing that Scott was planning to inject the harmful to Taehyung. You knew the effect of the medicine as you hear them elaborating about it. They were ready to push Taehyung in the same quicksand, but they didn't know you was there to protect your husband. Until you was alive, they could not even touch Taehyung. Forget about injecting him. After some time, Taehyung and newsroom. You dialed to Arya. Arya, how are you? You, brother. Scott and the doctor are planning to inject the evil medicine into Taehyung in the evening. Arya, what? Arya criticized you. Yes, the doctor is going to come here. Arya, you relax, I am here. You, no brother, I have already decided what should be done. Arya was stunned. Had you already decided? Arya, what have you decided you? We have to off Scott. We should make him powerless in Kim Mansion. Arya, how? He himself should shut his mouth seeing our hit on the doctor. Arya, what do you mean you? I don't want to reveal Scott's real face to Arya's sister as of now because she is not prepared for this. She could not bear the truth. Arya, of course, but we should sow a suspicious seed in her mind about Scott. Arya, tell me clearly we should reveal the doctor real face in front of everyone. Arya, what if he revealed Scott's real face? You let him do it, but we are not going to do it. But I don't think the doctor will reveal Scott. Arya, why? Scott is a lawyer. The doctor needs his support to bring him out of the case, so he won't reveal Scott's real face. Arya, but how are you going to prove the doctor wrong? You told him your plan, and Arya went speechless. Arya, okay, as you said. I hope you are not feeling uncomfortable. Arya, no, when it comes to Kim Taehyung, I won't give a damn to anyone and anything, not even for Lily. You wondered hearing that. Thank you, brother. Arya, be ready. They disconnected the call. You smiled seeing Taehyung smelling your pillow. Harry, who was standing at the doorstep with a juice glass, also smiled. You gave him permission to enter the room by nodding your head. Harley, you sister-in-law, did you tell Arya brother about their plan? Yeah, I told him. You just be like you know nothing because I don't want to lose the only helping hand in the Kim action. Harley, you don't worry, sister-in-law. I will be careful and will handle him carefully. You please give this to Arya brother when he come here. You give a cover to Harley. Harley, okay. Taking it from you, he kept it in his pant pocket. You nodded okay, and Harley left the room after smiling at Taehyung, who was inhaling your hair oil smell from your pillow. You came to Taehyung and sat beside him. You cupped his face and kissed his forehead. In no time, you embraced him in your arms. Taehyung pulled you on his arm and tightened the hug. Taehyung hummed. You said nothing. You was nervous. You didn't know whether your plan will work or not because you didn't know the complete plan of the evil. Don't know what else they were planning. You were supposed to break the hug, but Taehyung held you tighter. Taehyung, don't go you. I like when you hug me. I know you like it when I hug you. Taehyung, then why are you going away from me? Okay, I'm not going anywhere. You kissed his cheek and not breaking the hug. You didn't know why your mind was not at peace. Your heart was restless. You were getting ready to face the biggest storm of your life. However, you had to withstand it. If you misunderstood the storm, you should give save Taehyung. If you failed, your whole effort would go in vain. In the kitchen, Harley was preparing lunch. Scott came to the kitchen. Harley got angry seeing him, yet he composed himself and smiled at him. Harley, do you want something? Scott took Taehyung medicine box and checked it. Scott, does you give medicine to Taehyung properly? Asked while giving a look at the medicine. Harley tried hard not to change his facial expression. Harley, what are you asking? Scott brother-in-law. You never questioned me when Taehyung brother behaved well, but when he is showing improvement, you got out. Without answering to his question, Harley questioned him in return. Scott got stuck as he didn't expect such a hit from Harley. Harley, he should have improved only because of the medicine, right? Scott, yeah, I'm sure about that. Just asked. Scott grinned awkwardly. Harley, don't you see the young brother? Doesn't he change a lot? Scott, yeah, he changed a lot. Scott pressed his head. Harley, do you want coffee? Scott, no, I don't want coffee. Make some tea. Your favorite masala tea. Harley, sure. Scott left the place in confusion. Harley prepared his favorite masala tea as Scott asked. He struggled to believe your words when you told them about Scott, but now he was sure that Scott was the main cause of the young state. That irked him. He thought for a while, even though he was not fine with what was running through his mind. He was not ready to listen to his mind this time. Taking the medicine from the cupboard, he mixed it with Scott's tea. Harley, I'm sorry, our sister. You and this family are getting cheated. Being a loyal servant of this family, I can't let Scott harm Taehyung brother anymore. He made me provide the medicine to Taehyung brother through my hand. I did that because I was unaware of the truth, but not anymore. As per your sister-in-law plan, she was not going to reveal Scott's real face to you because she doesn't want to hurt you. Being the main culprit, Scott should not roam in this house thinking about making Taehyung brother a mental again. He should write what he showed. He should understand how it feels to be dominated by the evil medicine, he thought in his mind. In the living room, Harley gave the tea to Scott. He sipped it and looked at Harley. Harley gulped hard even though he was confident. Scott, it tastes very good. Scott sipped relishing. Harley smiled inwardly. He knew Scott could not get the medicine smell, as the spices added to the tea would dominate the medicine smell. Scott, you became an expert in making tea, Harley said, finishing the tea. Harley took the cup from his hand politely and left the place. After a while, Ara eyed Scott's room. Ara frowned, seeing Scott doing something odd. He was starting on the bed, making weird facial expression. Ara, Scott, are you alright? Seeing Ara, Scott rushed to the door and locked it. Ara, Scott, what happened? In no time, he removed his clothes and pulled her dress. Ara, Scott, Ara shocked. Scott, Princess, it's been a week since I went to Busan. I can't control myself. You, at this hour, you horrified. Scott, there is no particular time to quench my desire, princess. He pulled her onto the bed, making Ara more horrified. That was when they heard Grandma calling Ara. Ara, Scott, control yourself. Grandma is calling me. I have to go. Scott, no, princess, don't. Ara, Scott, behave yourself. Pushing him on the bed, she rushed out. Scott punched the bed, all frustrated. He didn't know what was happening to him. His body heated up like hellfire. He went to the washroom and stood under the running water. He didn't have any feelings when he was in Busan for 1 week. He wondered about his sudden feelings. Even though he was rigid in the cold water, he didn't get out of the feeling. He came out of the room dressing up. In living room, Ara looked at him, controlling her laughter. No matter how hard Scott tried to sit quietly, he could not. He was suffocating even then there was no way for him to think anything. He has almost forgotten about Taehyung and the doctor. His rushing blood didn't let him think anything other than he could not even sense that his guests were looking strange. Time skips evening. The doctor came to Kim Mansion. Grandma and Ara smiled at him. Ara, Grandma, hello doctor. Doctor, hello. The doctor sat on the couch. Grandma, had he bring something for our doctor? Harley thought for a second to give the same masala tea to the doctor, but he didn't want to risk it as you and Arya had a different plan for him. The medicine might mess up the plan. He smiled inwardly, thinking about Scott's present condition. Until your plan was implemented, he should not do anything. Harry prepared a normal tea for the doctor. Doctor, how is Kim Tae-Young? Asked Ara. Ara, you will get amazed if you see him. Ara chuckled cheerfully. Doctor, oh, thank God you guys were so worried about my treatment. At last, Kim Tae-Young started showing some improvement, it seems, said proudly. At the same time, Hardy extended the tea cup to the doctor, taking it from him. Doctor, thank you, he smiled. Hardy went out of Kim Mansion without respecting him, and no one noticed it. Doctor, where is Scott? Ara, he is in our room, taking bath, said, not showing her awkwardness. She could not understand why Scott was taking bath so many times that day. Doctor, call Taehyung. I have important work. I have to go. I can go only after giving an injection to Taehyung. Ara and Grandma glanced at each other because he never had given an injection to Taehyung before. Ara, what injection, doctor? Doctor, it will improve his brain function more. He will show an unbelievable change in a few days. Grandma, is it? Grandma frowned. Doctor, yes, at first he would behave a little weird, but as time passes, he will get completely cured. But we don't wanted you to inject it. A voice came from behind. All of them turned around and saw you standing with Taehyung. Grandma, why you dear? You because this doctor is a fraud. Doctor, what? Mind your tongue, Mrs. Kim. Ara, what are you saying? You asked shockingly. The medicine he gave to Taehyung is what kept Taehyung mad. Doctor, no, she's lying, the doctor shouted. At the same time, Scott came downstairs. The doctor rushed to him. Doctor, Scott, she is unwanted and blaming me for Kim Taehyung's madness. Scott, what all this you? Do you know who he is? I don't know why you is blaming him, said furiously. She isn't blaming him. The voice came from the doorstep. They saw Arya standing there. Kim wonders, seeing Arya standing at the doorstep, where is Scott gulped down hard. The doctor looked at Scott pleading as he knew about Kim Tae-Young manager well. He won't get into anything without proof. Ara, what are you trying to say, Arya? Arya, Kim Tae-Young was kept mad because of the medicine that the doctor gave him. Scott, without any proof, you can't blame anyone, Arya. Do you have proof? Doctor, you guys have become mad. Do you know who I am? I don't want to be here anymore. I am going. The doctor tried to walk out. Arya walked in and punched the doctor's collar. Arya, neither you can walk out of Kim Mansion nor could you come out of this case. Arya gritted his teeth. Arya, Harley closed the door. Arya shouted while taking the towel from Harley's shoulder. He tied the doctor's hand with the towel. Harley rushed to the door and locked it. Arya removed the lab test report that you sent to him through Harley. You also tested the medicine cautiously as you wanted to ready to face anything anytime. Arya extended the report to Ara. Ara read it. Lily also peeped in it. Arya, the medicine provoked feelings theoretically. Because of that medicine, Kim Tae-Young behaved while having uncontrolled feelings. If you don't have faith in my words, you can consult any doctor and come to the conclusion. Ara, Grandma and Lily were shocked to the core. They could not believe that something horrible had been happening in Taehyung's life without their knowledge. Taking a few long steps, Ara slapped the doctor hard. Ara, but why? Why did you do this to our Taehyung? Ara shouted at the doctor, clenching his collar. The doctor gulped down and looked down. Ara, why are you shouting at him, Ara? Ara, are not you guys stupid who believed him without questioning him? How could you be so blind, Ara? Arya threw a valid question. As Arya expected, Ara glared at Scott. Scott, Arya, how do we think this doctor could have bad intentions? Arya, shame on you, Scott. Being a criminal lawyer, this is how you deal with the issues. Why didn't you think of changing Kim Tae-Young's treatment when he didn't show improvement? Why the hell? Arya yelled. Scott becomes speechless. Arya, these women didn't think about it because you took Kim Tae-Young's responsibility. They trusted you. They thought no mistake will occur from your side. That's why they might not think of checking this fraud. Arya pointed out Kim's moment mistake of trusting Scott blindly. Scott, he gave us faith, said in a low tone, cutting him. Arya, he gave you faith and you trusted him, closing your eyes. Who is he to you, Scott? How many times I would have asked you to change the treatment? Did you ever listen to me? What's so substantial of yours, Scott? Scott, why are you getting on to me, Arya? Before Arya answered, Grandma did. Grandma, it is because you took Taehyung's responsibility. Whenever I and Ara wanted to take Taehyung somewhere for his treatment, you are the one who stopped us, giving us useless ideas. We can even suspect you, Scott. Scott, Grandma, are you suspecting me? Grandma looked somewhere with anger, and Ara answered. Ara, even I am suspecting you. Scott, Princess. Ara, enough, Scott. This is the limit. You are blameworthy here. If you would have been cautious, my brother hadn't have faced such a terrible state in his life. He would have been cured as of now. She busted out. Scott understood that everything was slipping from his hands. Arya, I am not going to leave this matter easily. I want to know who is behind this matter. I will show them to hell on the earth, said furiously. Arya removed his phone and was about to dial the police, which made Scott shiver. Scott, Arya, this issue may come into the limelight that spoils Taehyung's reputation. Arya, you don't have to worry about it, Scott. I know how to make him spit the truth without bringing it in the limelight. Stop giving the same excuse. Arya sneered. Scott, please don't talk like I don't care about Taehyung. Arya, what else do I think, Scott? The patient is none other than a great Kim Taehyung. People will laugh at you if you tell them you didn't treat Kim Taehyung because you don't want people to know about his mental issue. Though Arya said sarcastically, he emitted fire through his eyes. Scott, Arya, you said the medicine is harmful, then how has Taehyung improved? Arya looked at you, and all the others also turned towards you. I stopped the medicine right after our marriage, said, which shocked everyone. Ara, that means, do you know about the medicine? But how? No, sister, I don't know about the medicine, but I didn't have an interest in providing it to Taehyung. When he was behaving well, what is the use of giving the medicine again and again? So I thought to stop it for a few days. I did, and Taehyung showed an extreme level of change. I told Arya brother about it when we went to the outing. I think he becomes suspicious about the medicine. You stand shook out to the court. Did they go to the outing? When? What the hell happened at Kim Mansion in his absence? Arya, not only that you. I have suspicions about many things and I am working on them. Very soon the main culprit will caught, said, not looking at Scott, but Scott was looking at only Arya. Arya called the commissioner and told him the issue in detail. Arya, I don't want you to file the case, sir. Please deal this case in your way. For Kim Tae asked politely. Police, you don't worry, Arya. This case will not even have a fire. I will get the truth from the criminal doctor in our way. I will send Assistant Commissioner to Kim Mansion. He will take the doctor into his custody. Arya, thank you, son. Arya disconnected the call. Scott faced a tough time hiding his shiver. Within half an hour, Assistant Commissioner came to Kim Mansion. Arya handed over the doctor to him. The doctor left Kim Mansion after throwing an angry glare at Scott. Arya, Ara, I don't mind if you're hurt by my words. I don't care what will you think. I am taking Kim Taehyung for his further treatment at the city. I don't care if you guys are fine with it or not. Said strictly, he turned towards you. Arya, what say you? Will you bring Kim Taehyung? Because I don't need anyone to treat Kim Taehyung, but only you. I am ready to do anything for Taehyung, said without thinking. Arya, what are you talking about? Do you think I don't care about Taehyung? I made you a space kid only to get our Taehyung back. I got her married to Taehyung only to see him recovering. I become selfish in Taehyung matter, making him marry you. I didn't even care about being selfish, Arya. Don't you know that? Asked furiously. Arya, you should have put your effort into changing his treatment, Arya. Within 2 days of our marriage, you stopped giving the medicine to Kim Taehyung. Don't you think of doing that ever? Arya continued his question session. Arya, enough. I agree I had been stupid, but not anymore. Listen, I am ready to take Taehyung anywhere for his treatment. Tell me what to do. You want me to do? Arya, there is an Ayurvedic doctor. He is an expert in treating mental ill patients. He could many give up cases, it seems. Lily, Mira also told me about such medical centers. Arya, do you already know about it? Mira told me, but brother-in-law didn't want to change the treatment, so I kept silent. Ara rolled her eyes annoyingly. Arya, Scott doesn't have to bother about Kim Taehyung's reputation. Kim Taehyung is not behaving wild like before. We can take him wherever we want. You will handle him. I am going to hire a private jet to take him. After we reach there, we will take him to the clinic by car. Okay, Arya, make all the arrangement to go. We are going, said sternly. Arya, okay, I will talk to the doctor and get his appointment, said, and look at you, who spilled a winning sweet that was not gone unnoticed by Scott. Arya, I am leaving. I will call you after doing all the arrangements. Arya nodded okay. Arya walked out. Arya headed to her room and Scott followed her. Lily waited for a moment and rushed behind Arya. In garden, Lily, Arya, she called, and Arya, who was about to open the car door, stopped and looked at her. Lily, Arya, shall I come with you? Arya, where do you want to come with me, office? Lily, no, for upper treatment. Arya crossed his hands over his chest. Arya, bye Lily. What are you going to do in there? Lily, Mira will also join with you if you want cutting her. Arya, so you two want to come to there? Lily hummed. Arya, when did Mira tell you about the clinic? Lily, oh, when Appa attacked you. Arya, didn't you feel to share the information about the clinic with me? Lily, actually brother-in-law. Arya, damn your brother-in-law. Is your brother-in-law more important than your brother? Lily, what can I do when sister and grandma are silent? Arya, so you didn't even think of it necessary, right? No, Arya. Nothing hit my mind that time. Arya, yeah, you know only to cry. How many times did you cry for you? Instead of crying, you should have thought something useful to get your brother out of this madness. Lily was silent. Arya left the place furiously. Lily understood that Arya was upset with her like hell. Meanwhile, Ara and Scott room. Ara came to her room and started packing her clothes in a bag. Scott, Princess, take the big bag so that we can carry one bag for both of us. Ara, you don't have to come with me. You just stay here and concentrate on your work. Scott, but Princess. Ara, enough, Scott. Enough of your service. You have provided me wrong in trusting you. I felt ashamed to blind in your matter. From here on, I am not going to listen to any of your words. Scott, Princess, please don't insult me. It feels like I am the reason for the current state cutting him. Ara, you are absolutely. You are the reason. Scott, Princess, Ara, enough. I have no time to listen to your useless emotion talks. I know what good for this family, and I will do that no matter what. I won't be quiet until I get Taehyung killed. Scott, I don't say anything against you. Ara, who cares if you say anything against me? Ara left the room, not having the mood to argue with him. Scott stood, running his finger in his ear angrily. The doctor got arrested. Scott knew he was in big trouble. Arya won't be quiet anymore. He will keep his eyes everywhere around Taehyung and Kim Mansion. He won't sit quietly until the main culprit got caught. Arya had a strong doubt about him. His phone call might be tracked. He would be watched. He should stop all these activities for a few days. But he had to stop Taehyung from going for treatment. Taehyung should not get cured. If he got his memory back, then everything would go in vain. Taehyung should be stopped anyhow. Scott groaned in the thought of stopping Taehyung from going. On the other side, Taehyung and Yu's room. Mira. Really? Mira shouted in happiness, knowing that Yu was going to her place for Taehyung treatment. Yu, yes, we are going there. I want you to come with us, could you? Mira, of course I will happily come with you, Yu. Don't worry about your accommodation and other arrangements. I will do it through my uncle. Yu, thank you, Mira. Mira, do you talk to doctor? You going to. I want to tell you first because Taehyung is going to be cured. Thank you, Mira. Mira, hello, you can't escape with just thanks. I wanted to do anything for you, Mira. Mira, I'm so happy you. Do you know how worried I was? I know. I will tell you when we are coming after talking to doctor. Mira, I will also talk to my uncle regarding. Okay? You disconnect the call and call doctor. Doctor, how are you, daughter? I'm so happy, doctor. Doctor, what happened? You sound excited? Yes, doctor. We are coming to your place. Doctor, oh, did you tell your family members about our treatment? No, doctor. According to them, Taehyung a new patient for you. Doctor, oh, that's okay. I will start the final treatment then. He will be alright soon. Thank you so much, doctor. Doctor, by the way, how is he now? He's behaving nicely, but get angry quickly, so adamant and demanding. Doctor, oh, what about his desire? Is it pleasant? He doesn't even have cutting you. Doctor, he would have. What do you mean? Doctor, we just control his hormones but not restricted it completely. According to his age, he would have the desire. But he never behaved like that. Doctor, it's how many days since we started the medicine? 12 days. Don't stop him if he wants something from you. Help him. You are his wife after all. Does he still have such feelings? Doctor, he is 28 years old man. He has to have such feelings. Then only we can think his body is functioning properly. At first we controlled him because it was needed. Now he is becoming normal slowly. So he will get that feeling too, but normally unlike before. Doctor, take care of him. You sure you felt your spine chilled up? After some time, you saw Taehyung locking and unlocking your phone. You walked to the exit to leave the room. When touched the lock, you felt a pull from behind, circling your waist. Taehyung picked you up. Taehyung, no. Tae, please listen to me. Taehyung, you should not go anywhere. Tae, I will come back. Taehyung, no means no. He brought you to the bed. His legs slipped by the carpet and he fell on the bed with you. You got trapped underneath him and Taehyung was lying on your back. You tried to get up, but Taehyung rested on your back. His hands were still around your waist. For the first time, you felt a grab running your stomach. Might be it was because of the effect of doctor words, but Taehyung said. Taehyung nuzzled your back with his lips. Suddenly, he sucked your shoulder. Taehyung, you taste salty. Leave me. Taehyung, but it is good. He continued his act of sucking your back. You were slightly clutching the duvet, controlling yourself. Putting him more in trouble, Taehyung flipped you towards him and sucked your neck. You could feel his action getting deeper. You take the phone and capture a few photos. You try to divert him. Taehyung, I don't want the phone. This feels so good, He spread his hand all over you with any limit. He pulled your sari pallu off restlessly and threw it away. After a while, Taehyung started suffocating. He felt a kind of pain in his lower body. He didn't know what was happening to him and what to do to get rid of him. You came for his help. You captured his lips and took him to another dimension. First, Taehyung could not understand anything, but he liked your action. His concentration gathered into the kiss completely, and he forgot about something that was aching inside him. He didn't let you break the hug kiss easily. His concentration broke only when the room door was knocking. You tried to stand up from the bed. Taehyung didn't let you go. You pushed him forcefully, taking a water jug. You spilled a little amount of water on him. Taehyung, you snapped. You don't. Someone is knocking on the door. We should check it, okay? Taehyung pressed his lips. You wait for a while, okay? Taehyung laid on his stomach and inhaled the pillow again, not caring about the witness. Putting the pallu back on your shoulder, you knitted yourself as much as possible and opened the door. You saw Ara standing. Ara was about to say something. She stopped, seeing you messed up future. You always looked neat, no matter what. Ara ran her eyes on Taehyung, who looked restless. She understood the situation. After all, they were thinking that Taehyung was improving only because of your proximity. Ara, I am sorry, I think I came here at the bad timing. You know, sister, tell me. Ara, talk to your friend Mira and ask her to arrange Taehyung treatment as much as possible. We are already delayed enough. You okay, sister? I will talk to Mira and let you know. Ara nodded as and about to go, she stopped. Ara, I am sorry, why, sister? Ara, for everything, for being bland. I was so stupid and kept my responsibility on your shoulder. You were silent. What could you say anything about it? Ara, we can't deny even my blunder. Something good that happened to him. He got you. You stepped into his life. I can think only this way. You smiled. Ara, we will soon get the old game Taehyung. I have full faith in you. You nodded okay. Ara left the place smilingly. You looked at Taehyung, who was looking at you and thinking something. You noted you were tired and sorry. You, Tay, I will bring something to eat, okay? Without giving him a chance, you rushed to the kitchen. In kitchen, you saw Harley making a juice. He stopped his action, seeing you. Do you want to say something? Harley, Squad brother-in-law came to the kitchen. Taking the medicine, he threw it in the sink and flushed it out. You went. Harley, just now. You, okay, be careful. Harley, you too, please be careful, sister-in-law. He must be angry with you. You nodded, okay. Harley continued his work. Meanwhile, Taehyung and Yu's room. Scott came to Taehyung room. Scott, Taehyung, come with me, he called. Taehyung threw an uncaring look at him and turned his face to the opposite side. Scott, Yu is calling you to the kitchen. On stage, Taehyung jumped off the bed and rushed to the kitchen. Scott tried to stop him, but Taehyung was too fast for him. Yet Scott ran behind him while checking if anyone was in the living room. As there was no one, he pushed Taehyung, slipping his balance. Taehyung fell down the stairs, shouting, Taehyung, you rushed out of the kitchen and saw him falling down the stairs. You, Taehyung, you run towards him, shouting. Taehyung's head got hit on the floor and he felt his eyes darkening. You, Taehyung, you shot Taehyung in his ears until he lost his consciousness. Everyone gathered there and saw crying you, including Scott, who left the place immediately after pushing Taehyung from the stage.